Hi guys. Well, I thought I'd do another video on this. I went in and cleaned it up some and replaced the filter caps, the 1 microfarad filter caps, and there's also a 0.5 microfarad cap that connects to the speaker connections. And then there's 4.5 microfarad bypass caps. I replaced all 4 of those. They were leaky as well. And 2 of them go to the filament line going to the 26s. And 2 of them I believe is on the, they're in the plate circuit of the detector. So I got all those replaced, and that's all I did. I have not done anything else to it other than I cleaned the cabinet up, and I'll show you that here in a little bit, a little better view of it. But I thought we'd try it out. I did run into something interesting which I'll demonstrate here in a little bit, and it deals with the 27 tube. Right now I don't have the Globe 27 in there. I've got an ST style in there, but and there's a reason for that, and I'll try to demonstrate that if I can. The other thing is, well, I kind of got in a kind of somewhat joking manner, say one thing about this radio, and that it ticks me off. This is a 1928 radio, and it picks up stations better than my premium sound car radio that's in my car. It's built in 2004. Granted that most of your contemporary radios, like in cars and stereos and such as that, they probably put a lot more money into the FM circuitry than they do the AM circuitry. But nonetheless, this will pick up more stations than it will. It also picks up better stations than pretty much any other radio I've got, including my Olympic, which is a German-made radio I showed way back a long time ago. I showed that radio to you. It's a shortwave AM, and I believe FM too. And on AM it don't pick up quite as good as this does. So this is really a well-performing radio. Anyway, we'll go ahead and flip it on. Of course I don't like most of these, the hood's missing. But Bob over at B. Anderson TV, he showed making one, so I might try his little trick and make up one. It's pretty simple. So let her warm up.
Oreos introducing an item, the S'mores Oreo, a graham cracker flavored cookie with chocolate and a marshmallow cream filling. It hits the shelves on May 22nd. With the Fox Business Report, I'm David Asman.
Move this over a little bit.
Totally valid reasons why you need the original dash cam. Category.
Now this is at one end. This is a radio station at 540. It's quite a little ways away. So we'll start going through.
Is skyrocketing. The American Cancer Society says there were more than 840 new cases last year, making it one of the fastest growing cancers in the state.
I believe this is about 600.
Can be caused by several factors.
Remember, the dial has only like 00 to 100.
Such as 10.
It's a logarithmic, or not logarithmic, but a log scale. In other words, for logging in stations. You take the number off at the pointer when you get a station tuned in, and you write down a logbook, and you'll just write a number down.
No matter where you live, severe weather is something that affects all.
Heroin is the fallback drug.
I'm Renee Montaigne. We'll tell you how heroin spread across rural America starting tomorrow on News.
It's picking up some pretty decent stations at times. And this is broad daylight. This is not the good time to really pick up, do DXing. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's there just at the lower level of the static.
From the farm, another reminder that they and you took pleasure in. Learn more about graveside planting at livingthecountrylife.com. I'll see you in the country.
Living the country life. Ideas and inspiration for your place in the country. You can find more information on today's topic, share your tips, and post.
I believe this is a station in town about 120 miles away.
All right. What's next?
Station just above the static. Not sure what it is.
Islamic State captured it over the weekend. NPR's Michelle Keller reports U.S. officials are confident the counteroffensive will succeed.
Obama administration officials described the fall of Ramadi as a setback.
This is the Iowa Public radio station. It's in a town about 100 miles away.
Security forces have the capacity and the will to retake.
It's a medium power station. I think it runs at like 25,000 watts.
He says the administration isn't rethinking its strategy against ISIS or ISIL as
And
he calls it. The U.S.
I've got the volume
in 2011,
below half.
Back 3,000 forces to help train and equip Iraqi troops to deal with the rise of ISIS.
That was full. The speaker don't like full volume off this thing. And what's really surprising, the 71A I got in here is a little on the weak side.
The fundamental point is no.
Breezy, 56 degrees. Gary Barrett, News Radio 1040 WHO. Hillary Clinton spoke to about 30 people in a Mason City home today as the first of her two.
This is out of Des Moines, WHO, 1040.
Turned President Obama down when he asked
50,000 watts.
Secretary of State.
So, I told him no, again.
That town is,
And he would.
as crows flies, I would say it's probably about 80 miles.
And I did tell my husband, I said, he is so persistent. I told him no. Skies will be sunny tomorrow. Winds 15, highs around 62, and tomorrow night cloudy, the low about 44. In the extended forecast for Wednesday, we'll have cloudy skies, the high 52. For Thursday, some sunshine.
Hey, they'll give a station identification.
It's 61 degrees. That's the forecast for Hooker County and southeast Iowa. I'm Joan Meyer.
I'm not sure where that's at.
I haven't looked at all the numbers yet this morning, but if that case stayed true, we're in pretty good shape, and I would have to say that was a successful weekend, with that said.
Which tells me that you won't have to lift or move as many books back into wherever they go after the season.
Yeah, that's the one thing that obviously we put all those books out at some point. You gotta haul them back out of the way. And
This station here is in a town just 18 miles north of us, and I got the volume shut clear off. Even just touching the tuning condenser brings it in louder, or the knob. Our close station. I can even pick that up with the volume turned clear down. It's another tumble station.
For a number of reasons. He really likes the scheme that they run with their 3 down linemen.
And another station out of the town 18 miles north of me, which is a tumble station.
Line coach as well. So this is kind of the view that we talked about.
They got several radio stations.
Rather than having a team.
And that's it. That's the upper end of the dial. So she's working quite good. Now I'm going to shut it off, and right at this point I want you to listen. I got the volume turned way down. No stations coming in. I'll let the lid down. And it's nice and quiet. Just a slight little buzz in the background. So I'm going to shut it off. And we're going to switch out this one tube. We're going to put our globe tube back in that came with it, the Cunningham. Which takes a little longer to heat up than the other ST style does. Turn the volume up a little bit so I know when it's coming live. It takes it quite a bit longer to heat up, which is okay. Now she's coming up. Well, let's take it down, and hopefully you can hear this. Not, I'll move the camera. Move the camera a little closer. I might just go ahead and take it off the thing here. The tube's coming to life now. Just me touching the lid. Lid's open. Now listen. It's not these tubes. These are RF tubes, but now let me shut it off. But with the lid closed, once that tube's fully heated up, it hums. The volume clear down. Now, if you got one of the strong stations come in or something like that, it's not that noticeable. I mean, it won't overpower the station any. But another 27 ST style. Get it plugged in here. Now we'll fire back up, and it'll come to life a lot quicker.
That actually was pretty good too over the weekend. Not bad.
Nothing. I have to reach clear down to the sides to get nothing. And if I close the lid, I run my hand over the top of the lid, it doesn't do anything. So I found that quite interesting. I'm not sure because I don't have an RCA of the same time period 27 tube globe, so I don't know if they were you see the silvering inside these tubes here. Now that is not all getter. That is actually a coating they put in there to shield the tubes. It halfway works because listen, but that's, they put that in there to kind of shield them. I don't know if the 27 had that or not, because if you read the service manual for the 18 Radiola 18, it talks about looking for the rectifier to light up and only the 27 to light up dimly. And it doesn't talk about any other tubes lighting up. So my guess is that it was pretty much similar to this tube. Now I don't know if I can get in here to get a good focus on that, but you see the little small piece right by my thumb, that little like dimple inside the glass. That's a little bubble in there. That's one, and there's another one right there. I found that quite interesting. But this tube is, I imagine because the open plate, you know, it's a mesh plate in it as opposed to a solid plate, is probably part of the reason why it will hum. And I have to get, like I say, if I just come in near it, nothing. But if I take my hand down like this, right there is where it starts really making noise. So I actually got to put my hand around it and down near where the glass bulges back out. That's pretty much covering the entire plate up. Again, we'll shut it off and I'll show it to you again. Now this tube checks all right. I mean, it's in the lower part of the green scale, the good, but the lower third, but that ST is not a whole heck of a lot better. Like I say, it takes longer for it to heat up. I got the volume turned up and we'll see. And she's coming alive.
5:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. 7 days a week, serving delicious daily lunch and dinner specials. Breakfast is served all day long. Jay's has catering available too.
Now, one thing I haven't tried that they did say in there, as far as if you want to try to reduce hum, is to, if you do have some hum, is you can flip the tubes around, but it's not in the 26s. But also, you can actually flip the cord around, and we might try that here in a minute. But right there. Now, here's where my hand's at right now. Get all this light. Now listen. Starting to get loud. Right there. I'm just sitting right on top of the wood. And I'm touching the tube. And if I wrap around the tube, but here's just, I think it's loud enough you can probably hear it. Now, if I let the lid down, there it goes. Kind of being stubborn. Now listen. So, I mean, it's not, now my hand, right over top about where that tube is. Oh, by the way, I cleaned the cabinet up. Took about 3 shots at it with Gojo, Mechanic's hand cleaner. Again, you can buy that stuff. There's several different brands. It works really good for cleaning cabinets, as long as you don't get the pumice. You want the non-pumice hand cleaner, because the pumice, if it's got pumice in it, it's like you might as well just be sanding. So, and then I went over it with some Howard's Restore, and then Howard's Orange Oil, and it's still got some blemishes here, right in here. And some, you know, I'm not sure if it's just a fade or something stained it. bleached it a little bit, or if it's not really like Lawson finish, although this down here feels a little rough. But and we cleaned up the front, but there's still some light patching through here and up through here. So I'm probably going to end up, I'm seriously thinking about refinishing the cabinet. I mean, it don't look bad, but the one big thing is this is definitely loss right through here, finish loss. And I think if I tried touching that up, even just trying to touch it up, it would just not look, you know, because it'd be new finish, new touch up, and it just would not look quite the same as, you know, I mean, it looked new, I think. Now, as far as the escutcheons go and stuff, I might think about trying redarken this up where the wear mark is here, because I think this really is supposed to be dark. Maybe the raised lettering and stuff may be a little bit lighter, but I think it really originally came dark. I think they purposely did that. So the only thing I really did to them, for the most part, just kind of simple cleaning, not trying to polish them or anything, but just clean off the dirt. The knobs still need to be cleaned. I haven't cleaned those. So we're going to shut this off. We're going to try something here. Let me set you down. I probably need both hands. And hopefully we're still recording. I hit a button, but yeah, I think it is. We'll flip the plug and see. Did change nothing. So that tube, I'll keep it in here just for looks, but if I really wanted to play the radio on a regular basis, I think I'll use the ST style, this tube instead. For one thing, it'll come up warm quicker.
Significantly impact enforcement without question. An adjustment period for everyone in the game.
So anyway, I'm not going to call anything done because, like I said, I'm contemplating doing something with the cabinet, and but that's okay too, because the nice thing I do like about this cabinet more than anything else, of a lot of radio cabinets I've got, this one's in the best shape. Not just as far as the finish goes, but as far as the structure of the cabinet goes. Only two little minor places where the veneer was a little loose, easy to fix. They were very small. The rest of the cabinet, you know, everywhere else was solid. The veneer solid, and there's really not any gouging or anything like that. There was a few little scratches that was in the top, but they were only in the finish. So if at least if this was better shape, I might consider, and also them spots where it's lightened up, and, you know, these little blotches here and through here. I'm not sure what that is, but I think it's a good candidate to refinish. So I might get to it this summer. It depends on what all I got to do and what all I got planned. So Anyway, there it is.
The pace of play. It's interesting. They want to clean up the play with contact and post
And
screens, which is
it plays good, and it's a good performing radio. So I want to thank you for watching and for your comments, and if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you're a first timer to my channel, I do a lot of videos like this, also videos on theory, radio theory, TV theory, tube theory, and so forth. And so subscribe if you like videos like that. So again, thanks for watching, guys, and the next video we should be getting back to the TV and the TV circuitry and stuff. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you on the next video.